Today, we're going to be talking about setting goals. We're going to be talking about why you should be setting them and how to set them so that you'll be guaranteed to achieve them. Alright, let's get into it. The first reason why you should set goals is it provides focus and direction so that you can concentrate all of your conscious energy on achieving the one goal you set. Because if you have a really vague goal, then you're not going to be able to consciously work towards it at all times. Like, say a goal is just get fit. Like, you're not going to be able to focus on that a lot. The second reason you should be setting goals for yourself is it increases motivation and gives you a clear reason why you should work hard, and it helps you stay committed. Say the person who isn't motivated, they don't set goals, they start going to the gym because they want to get fit. They go to the gym for a few weeks, they start to feel a bit demotivated and they just stop going. They cancel their membership and they don't go ever again. Compared to the person who sets goals and is extremely motivated because of those goals. So they go to the gym, they start to feel a bit demotivated, then they look back at their goals, see what they've achieved, and look at all the progress they've made, and then it motivates them again, and they keep going. They go back to the gym. It helps you to just overall keep in line with your goals and to not deviate from them and devolve into not working towards your goals. That's what I'm trying to say. It also increases your drive. You'll want to work harder to achieve that next goal, to get that dopamine rush, which is good. The dopamine rush from achieving a goal is what drives most men, and it's very good. Third reason why you should be setting goals is it builds confidence. And once that confidence is built, say you want to... I'll be using the gym for most of these examples because it's just quite easy to think of. Say you've been going to the gym for a couple months and your bench has been steadily increasing. When you first started, you were doing 10 reps of 50. That's a great start. But now you're aiming for 10 reps of 60. You've achieved that. Brilliant. It makes it easier once you've built your confidence to aim higher and to go for bigger goals. So say you want in 2 months, your next bench to be 10 reps of 70. You just increase how much you think of yourself, builds confidence, and it makes you overall mentally stronger. Fourth reason is it gives you a sense of purpose, and the goals give your life a sense of direction, the same as the first point, but it gives you a purpose as well. Think of a professional footballer. Say they were training for a big game, massive national game, and they start to get really hungry. They're craving chocolate. But because they've got this goal of running 1.5 miles in 8 minutes, that's always in their mind. That's all they can think about because they're so driven to get towards that goal. They would not eat the chocolate because it goes completely against what they value and it goes against their goals. So it just gives you a clear path towards what you should be doing, like an athlete in the gym. You know, a professional bodybuilder wouldn't go home and eat a bar of chocolate. So when you get that craving too, if your goals are the same as a professional bodybuilder's, why would you? Why would you go home and eat that bar of chocolate if they wouldn't do it and they're where you want to be? The fifth reason to set goals is it helps measure your progress, which, as previously mentioned, helps with motivation. Setting specific, measurable goals allows you to see how far you've come and allow you to keep going back and training more and working towards higher, harder goals that'll make you feel better and make you a better person. Alright, let's get into how to set them. I want you to do an exercise with me. I want you to pause the video now and grab a piece of paper and write down, also a pen, and write down 10 goals that you want to achieve in the next year, by the end of the year. If you're watching this more around September times, maybe say about 10 months, a year. Right, I'm gonna write these down, write them with me. Right, I've got about 7, but we don't need all of these. Hopefully you've got down at least 5. So the next step in this process is identifying which of these are the most valuable to you. Which of these you want to achieve most. Pick 1 to 3 that you really want to achieve by the end of the year or by next year. So for my three would probably be cut down to 10% body fat, so circle that one. Gain at least 1,000 subscribers, circle that one. And be earning 500 a month online, circle that one. Now I want you to, once you've circled your 3, circling 3 is not great. You want to mainly be focusing on 1. 1's the best, 2 is okay, and focusing on 3 is alright, but no more than 3. Because of reasons we'll talk about in the next step. So I'm actually going to get rid of about 500 a month because that'll link into 1,000 subs. And now I want you to, once you've got your 1 to 3, I want you to aggressively scribble out the rest. Scribble out all the others until you've got just the 2. Just the 1, 2 or 3 on there. Now you're going to want to only focus on these 1 to 3 goals, because nowadays people try to accomplish too many things at once and end up achieving nothing. Whereas if we focus all of our attention on one goal, of course we're going to achieve it. Like if we put all of our effort into just achieving this one goal, we're going to achieve it. There is no other outcome. Now, I'm not saying to be sorry. This may sound counterintuitive, but people spread themselves way too thin nowadays. And they try to be so many different things, you know. Good at studies, a good cook, athlete, all of these things all at once. They try to do all these things at once. Whereas back in the day when we were in tribes and we were all in villages, the blacksmiths would only smith. They wouldn't hunt or go out and gather berries or cook, because, why would they? They're a blacksmith. They master their blacksmithing. So I'm not saying you should be one-dimensional and boring and have one personality trait, but just don't be mediocre at everything like most people are nowadays. You have a biological need to be the best at something, whether you accept that or not. So you should just focus on mastering one thing at a time. In the future, you'll be a master of many things, and not just mediocre at everything like everyone else. There's a saying that a jack of all trades is a master of none, and that could not apply more here. Have these 1 to 3 goals here, but don't just ignore the other ones that you wrote down, the ones that you scribbled out. You don't want to just completely get rid of those, because some of those would become like sub-goals and milestones for the main ones. Like if your main goal was getting better in the gym, that was one of your main 3 goals, or 2, or even better, 1. So one of your other goals could become a sub-goal, like benching 100 kg or cutting down to 70 kilograms, as both of these tie into the main goal, and they would just work as motivation, and they would just serve as being a sub-goal to the main one. A great quote from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear is, "You should be far more concerned with your current trajectory than with your current results," which means it doesn't matter where you are now, as long as your habits and what you're currently doing work towards a better future for yourself, then you'll be improving. So what I mean by this is, like, if you're really overweight and you're not eating too good, but you're going to the gym and you're trying to improve yourself and your goal is to lose weight, then your goal will be up here and you would be on this trajectory because you're trying to eat cleaner and you're going to the gym. Whereas if your goal was to lose weight and you go to the gym once a week, maybe twice if you feel motivated enough, and you don't eat very good, you still order takeaway, you go to McDonald's with your friends, you play video games all day, your goal will be up here and your current trajectory will be down here. It doesn't matter where you are, you will not achieve your goal if your system looks like that. Pretty sure that's all I have for you today. Have a good day and a great week.